Well, hello, MoveEasy movers. Welcome to MoveEasy Yoga with Kathy. Today is Saturday, February 11th, 2023, or whenever you're watching this video. We're going to start in our usual fashion with our legs on a chair. Now we'll be in this position for 7 minutes. We're putting our lower back in traction. During that 7 minutes, your arms can be wherever they're most comfortable. You want your hips to be a few inches from the chair, so you have that natural curve. Your hips are in neutral position. You'll have just a natural curve in your lower back, and we will be here for 7 minutes. You want to just breathe normally. Hey, Kathleen, we're doing the static reset with your legs on a chair. Or static rest, not reset. Okay, time is up. Now stay where you are. You can place your tongue, the tip of your tongue, at the seam of your mouth and gum, or roll it back against the roof of your mouth, and slowly move your head to right and left 3 or 4 times. Loosening up our neck a little bit. Okay, finish up. And we're going to do the vagus nerve reset next. We're all familiar with this. Your head is forward. Your head does not move, just your eyeballs. So we start by moving just our eyeballs to the right and wait for a sigh, swallow, gulp, or yawn. It may come right away. It may take a couple of minutes. Your eyes can be open or closed. And then come back to center with your eyeballs, and then just your eyeballs to the left. Everything else is stationary. And wait for that sigh, swallow, gulp, or yawn. We're activating the vagus nerve that comes down both sides of our skull. So go ahead, everybody is different, so go ahead and do it twice on each side without my cueing. I'll give you a couple of minutes. Excuse me. Now finish up. The next thing we're going to do is head ramping. You can keep your support under your head that you have, or you can put a set of therapy balls or a sponge ball under your head. Now, the idea here is to reverse the effects of text neck, where we're always looking down at our phone, our iPad, our computer. And we press the occipital ridge, which is that bony part that goes between your ears along your scalp line. We press that towards the floor. So press, hold, and release. Press, hold, and release. This, for me, creates a yawn. It's similar to vagus nerve. It may activate that same reflex. Press, hold, and release. 2 more. Press, hold, and release. And press, hold, and release. Okay. Okay. The next we are doing our breathing exercise today is Viloma breathing. So basically it's taking 3 sips of breath and filling up your lungs with those 3 sips, 1/3, 2/3, and then fill, and then a normal exhale. So inhale, 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 and then exhale. So after each inhale, you pause just for a second. So inhale, 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 exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale. It's also a good way to relax yourself if you're in a stressful situation, or in my case, trying to sleep. I find this a relaxing breathing exercise for that. Okay, so go ahead and move away from your couch, or push your chair away, or move away from it, so we can do our hypopressives. Let me scoot up just a little. Okay. So we're going to start with what we call the classic hypopressive. So knees are bent, heels are on the floor, feet are flexed. Bring your arms up, across from your shoulders like you're hugging a tree or a very tall person. Flip your hands up so they're facing the ceiling. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed against your mat. We're going to take 3 breaths, and on the 3rd breath, we're going to exhale and hold everything outside of our lungs for the count of 15. So here we go. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale, all the way out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Inhale, arms come down. Exhale, feet come down. Okay, now extend your legs and cross your right ankle over your left ankle. And if your right ankle is crossed over your left ankle, have your hands above. Your left hand is on top. And raise them above your head. Try to straighten your arms out if you can. So this is our next position. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale, all the way out. Scoop your stomach if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Inhale, arms come down, exhale, legs uncross. Other way, left over right on the ankles, arms above, right over left on the hands, above your head. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Excuse me. Inhale, last one. Inhale, exhale, all the way out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Inhale and exhale. Okay, good job. Now let's go ahead and come up to a sitting position. Take your time. Come up whichever way works for you. Move slowly. We're going to do our regular side bend. So sitting position, cross-legged will work for this. You can do this one too if you choose. Either one. So we're going to start on the right. Let me get my timer. This is a 40-second hold. Start on the right. Slide your right hand along the mat. The upper arm comes up and over. Keep both sits bones on the floor. Try to point your elbow to the ceiling. You won't be successful, but just try to make it as high as possible. Now lower your arm until it's parallel to the floor. You'll feel a different stretch. Reach for that wall. Okay, arm up, torso up. Other side. Timer goes away. Okay, hand along the mat. Her arm comes up and over. You may feel that you can stretch further on one side than the other. That's normal. Now lower your arm. Feel that different stretch go down your back, under your arm. Now feels good, that stretch. Okay, arm up, torso up. Good job. Let's go ahead and switch our legs. Now we're going to do the spine rotation. Again, we'll start on the right. So left hand on the right knee, your right arm's behind you on your fingertips, spider fingers. Rotate as far as you can. If you feel that twinge, stop there. You can move your head back and forth if you choose, up to you, or you can move your rib cage back and forth. Don't do them both at the same time. Just you can do one and then the other, or just one, or neither one. Just enjoy the stretch. And I did not set my timer, so we're going to call it good. Come on around. I thought that's weird. Okay, we'll do the other side. There we go. Right hand on left knee, left arm's behind you on your fingertips, spider fingers, and then we rotate. We're going to hold this for 40 seconds. Make sure that your back is straight. Your shoulders are as far back as you can do that. There we go. And again, you have your options with your head or your rib cage. Okay, come on around. And we did this last Saturday, but it's a really good one. And we're going to do the flat back hip hinge. So we keep our back straight, and we're going to go down to one knee, across, and up. Now, if you have problems with this when you're sitting, that's okay. Just rotate slowly as far as you can. What we're doing is we're just kind of loosening up our hips. And you can do this motion if you have trouble actually going down and across. But we're going to go ahead and do this for 40 seconds in each direction. So we'll start on the right. So you go down towards your right knee, keeping your back straight, and then across, and then up, down towards your left knee, and then across, and then up. Again, you're keeping your back straight and your shoulders back. Down again to the right, across, and up, down to the left, across, and up. And we'll do one more. Down to the right, across, and up, down to the left, across, and up. Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to do is the leg stretch. So if you have a wall handy or something, a door you can put your foot against, it's called a closed end leg stretch. Go ahead and find that. I need to do some adjusting here. And also, you'll need your strap for this. Okay, so we're going to start with our left foot on the wall. So it's as if you're standing on the wall. Your heel is on the floor, your toes are pointed towards the ceiling. And then take your strap around your right foot. And what we're going to do, and you can have your leg straight or you can bend it a little bit if that's better. We're just going to pull it gently towards your head. Now your arms and shoulders are relaxed. We're not straining on this. We're not yanking on it. We're keeping our shoulders on the floor and just gently pulling it back. It's a 40-second hold. Let me get my timer. So just gently pull it back and hold it. You should feel, or you may feel, I don't like the word should, you may feel a stretch in your hamstring. It's kind of the idea. You may not. Oh, but this is a really good stretch. The other foot is firmly against the wall. Okay. Now, take the strap, both straps in one hand. And again, let me set my timer. And that leg goes over to the side. You may only be able to go a little farther. You may only be able to go this far, and that's okay. When you feel that first pull, stop there. I just happen to be, it's genetic. I happen to be able to go to the floor. Not everybody can, don't feel bad. Like I said, it's genetics, nothing I did. Okay, come on up. The next stretch is to the other side. So you're going to take both straps on your left. Now at this point, you're going to rotate your foot. So the edge of your foot is on the floor. Your toes are pointing to the left. Hip's going to come up. The stretch is going to go all the way over. And that's a 40-second stretch. Somebody just came in, so hold on. Oh, Kathleen. Okay. So at this point, your hip is up. Your arm can be over in the same direction, or you can stretch it back. That would be an option. 5 seconds. When you're over in this, you can rest your foot on a blockable, a chair. Okay, now the other side. It's easier for me to switch my legs in the air. You've got your right foot against the wall, toes pointing towards the ceiling. Your shoulders are relaxed, and you're gently pulling your foot back. Again, your leg can be straight, it can be a little bent. That's okay. Once you feel that pull, you may or may not feel it in the back of your leg. Stop there. We're just stretching, we're not hurting. I personally like this a lot. My hamstrings get very tight. Okay. Now take the strap in your left hand, both straps in your left hand, keeping your right foot where it is. Move your leg to the left. And again, you may only be able to move it this far, and that's okay. Everybody's different. Like I said, due to genetics on both sides, it's almost like being double jointed. All righty, come on up. And we're going to do the other side. So move the straps to your right hand. Rotate your foot on the wall. Your hip's going to come up, your left hip. Now you can rest your foot on a ball, a pillow when you bring it over. And again, you've got a choice with your arms. You can go ahead and lift your left shoulder and reach your arm towards that wall, or you can stretch it behind you for a twist. Choice is yours. Your foot, though, is still on that wall solidly with the side of your foot on the floor. And there we go. I really like that stretch. I think you noticed that. Okay. So we're doing the side lying series today. So we're going to be lying on our side. You'll want support under your head. You can use a brick, a very firm pillow. I have a blanket that's rolled up. I found that works for me. So we're going to start on our right. You can start on whichever side you choose. Just make sure that you have enough support here so your head is not either, your head is not either like this or like this. You want it to be just enough so it's even. Shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked, knees are stacked. Here we go. So we start with our arm, whichever arm is above. The arm is parallel to the floor, and we're just going to move our scapula backward, forward. Protraction, forward, retraction, backwards. Just the scapula is moving. The arm comes along for the ride, but just the scapula is really good for your shoulder. Backward, forward. 5 or 6 times usually is good. Okay, take a quick rest. Arm comes out again. Now we'll do sunrise, sunset, which is straight up and back down. Again, we're just moving the arm up and then back down. You may or may not feel it in your shoulder. Three more times, up and then back down. Up and back down. One more. Up and back down. Okay, quick break. These movements may not seem like much, but if they're done regularly, they make a big difference. Trust me. Okay. The third movement in this triplet is your arm is in sunrise position. And I always make a loose fist because it helps me. And I also put my hand up here on my shoulder. You can feel the joint move. And we're going to rotate from the shoulder towards our head and then towards our feet. So inward and outward. And we are rotating from the shoulder. You should be able to feel that joint move. And the reason I put my hand in a loose fist is it's too easy for me to just rotate my wrist. So we're doing the whole arm from the shoulder. In and out. Again, 4 or 5 times. 6 maybe, don't overdo it. In and out. In and out. Okay. Quick break. Good job. The next movement is called the half snow angel. So basically our hands on our hip, we bring it up, palm facing the ceiling, Let me scoot just a little bit. Palm facing the ceiling. Arm comes up and over. When it's up by your head, palm faces forward, and it then comes back. Palm faces ceiling, up and over. We're moving slowly. Palm forward and back. The reason we move slowly is so our brain can register what we're doing. Makes it more effective. Up and over. And back. 2 more times. Up and over. And back. Okay. Good job. Now we're going to do our arm circles. So basically we're keeping our torso still. We're just moving the arm. Start by going backwards. Make as big a circle as you can. Again, we are moving slowly. We do 3 or 4 circles this way, and then we'll change direction. This is excellent for your shoulder. Okay, let's change direction. Go forward. Again, the only thing you're moving is your arm. Your torso is not moving. If you're anything like me, I'm hearing noises in there. Okay. One more. Let's do one more. Just because it really does feel good. All right, there we go. Now our next move is flying pizza. I love that name. Your elbow is at your side. Your forearm and your hand are extended. Your palm is facing the floor. And then we just come up and rotate our palm so it's facing our head, and then go back down. So flying pizza. And when you come up, just come up as far as you can. Not everybody can come up all the way, and that's okay. This is a very individual thing. So just come up as far as you can and then go back down. Not everybody has the same range of movement. 2 more. Okay, good job. Now we'll do our legs. Now your bottom leg can be straight, or if you need more support, it can be bent. So all we're going to do is raise the top leg until we feel our hips start to engage. It may only be this high, and that's okay. But when you feel your hips start to engage, we're not going all the way to the ceiling. We're just keeping, again, the torso still. We're just raising the leg. So it doesn't go up very far. When you feel your hips start to engage, that's when you stop. Okay, one more here. There we go. Now the next one is foot extended or leg extended and foot is flexed. Leg extends back and toe is pointed. When your foot is back, you can do an extra by squeezing your glutes if you choose. So foot forward, flex, foot back, point, foot forward, flex, back, point. Okay, one more. Forward, flex, back, point. Okay, now bend your knees again. We're going to do our clams. A clam is just your feet are together, your knees are apart. So just, again, we're not engaging the hips, so we're not coming up all the way. So you may only come up a little bit, and that's okay. When you feel your hips start to engage, that's when you stop. So up and down. This is your abductors and your adductors. Okay. Now, you might want to bring your legs a little bit closer if you have short arms like I do. We're going to do this with resistance. And what that means is we will press down with our hand as the knee comes up, but the knee wins. And then when we go down, the knee is pressing up, but the hand wins. This is a very intense movement. It's small, but intense. So we're just going to do a few of these. You don't have to go very far. Just think about where you're feeling this. I'm feeling this all the way into my shoulder. One more. Okay. All right. There's that side. Now let's flip to the other side. You can just flip over. I'm going to rotate so you can see me. So here we are, like we were before. Shoulders stacked, hips stacked, knees stacked, feet stacked. We're going to start with our arm straight across over the floor. And this is our scapula protraction, retraction. So pull the scapula back, forward, back, forward. Retraction, protraction. Okay. The next movement, sunrise, sunset. So your arm is like it was before, and then just straight up. Sunrise, sunset. One more. Sunrise, sunset. Okay. Good job. Now, the next movement, we start at sunrise. Make a small fist if that works for you. Again, I always put my hand here so I can feel the rotation. And we are rotating from the shoulder. So outward rotation, inward rotation. It's from the shoulder. Okay. All right. Good job. Now we do our arm circles. So starting from the back all the way around. All right, now switch direction. You can go as slow as you want. The slower, the better. I'm going a little fast. I just realized I need to slow down. I need to remind myself constantly to slow down. Okay, one more. Okay. Now the snow angel, we all remember that. So our arm is straight ahead, straight down the body, palm facing the ceiling. Arm comes up and over, palm faces forward, arm comes back. Okay, one more. Palm up and over, palm forward and back. Okay. And the next thing is the flying pizza. So elbows at your waist. Your forearm is parallel, palm down. And then up we go. Palm down. Just as far as you can. One more. Okay, good job. Now go ahead and straighten your legs, or again, you can have the lower leg bent. We're going to raise the leg. Do not engage the hip. Just go up as far as you can. Okay. Now leg forward and back. Remember to flex and point. Squeeze if you choose. Squat, flex and point. Flex and point. Point. Okay. Okay, I forgot what we did next. Clams. Okay, so bring your legs, bring your knees up again. And clams, keep your feet together. Again, try not to engage your hip. You don't have to come up all the way. And if you're like me, you need to move them a little closer because you've got short arms, very short arms. We're going to do this with resistance. So again, it's like a dance. When the knee comes up, the hand is pushing, but the knee is winning. When the knee comes down, the hand is pushing on the knee is pushing up. and the hand is winning. So it's a trade-off. It's resistance. Okay, that is the sideline series. Go ahead and come up to a sitting position. We're going to do a quick neck stretch. Simply because lying on your side with something under your head can pull your neck out of whack. So we'll just do a real quick shoulder neck stretch. So shoulders up and back and down, up, back, and down. Just a couple more times. Up, back, and down, up, back, and down. Okay. Now, starting on the right, ear to shoulder, keeping your back straight. I tend to lean. I have to watch myself. Straight up, ear to shoulder. Should feel the stretch on the side of your neck. Now move your chin, rotate your chin so your face is pointed towards the floor, your chin is closer to your shoulder. Should feel a different stretch. Chin up, head up, other side. Ear to shoulder. Again, just go as far as you can. Try to stay as upright as possible. Move your chin so it's closer to your shoulder. Okay, chin up, head up. Good job, guys. Go ahead and get ready for Yoga Nidra. Make sure that you are comfortable, warm, or cool enough, as the case may be. Might want to put something over your eyes. I'm going to guide you through a guided meditation, and I'm going to do it with you because I find it relaxing too. So you can have your eyes open or shut. You want to move your attention to different parts of the body as I mentioned them. Start with your breath. Feel your abdomen as it goes up and down with the gentle flow of your breath. Now bring your attention to the middle center of your eyebrows, center of your throat, right shoulder, elbow, wrist, right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, right wrist, elbow, shoulder, center of your throat, left shoulder, elbow, left wrist, thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, wrist, elbow, shoulder, center of your throat, spiritual heart center, right side of your chest, heart center, left side of your chest, heart center, navel center, center of your pelvis, right hip, knee, ankle, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, right ankle, knee, hip, center of your pelvis, left hip, knee, ankle, left big toe, excuse me, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, ankle, left knee, hip, center of your pelvis, navel center, spiritual heart center, center of your throat, center of your eyebrows. This concludes the guided Nidra meditation. Begin to wiggle and stretch. Stretch your legs out if they're bent. Stretch your arms above your head. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rotate your wrists and your ankles, first one way and then the other. Stretch one side and then the other. Both sides. Oh, yes. Oh. Okay, now take your right leg and hug your knee to your chest. Thank you, knee. Straighten that leg out. Hold your left knee to your chest. Thank you, knee. Straighten that leg out. Bring both knees up. Rock back and forth. Feel that massage on your back. Your hips feels good. When you're ready, roll towards the camera using your lower arm as a pillow. This is our gratitude minute. We're going to stay here for just a minute and be grateful for all that we have. We have the ability to move. We have each other. We have health. Health is the best kind of wealth. I just want to say I'm grateful to you for coming with me today. Otherwise, I'd be moving by myself. When you're ready, come on up to a sitting position. Might want to switch your view to gallery and unmute yourself. I'm going to remove my spotlight and go to gallery. There we are. Hands to our heart. Let's press for just a minute. Feel some of that shoulder and arm work we did. And then make it softer. I want to say thank you to everybody for coming today and those on YouTube watching. It was good to move with you today. Let's end the class by saying to each other, Namaste. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you,
guys.
Kathy.
Thanks, Kathy.
Hold on, I gotta.
See you next time. You guys Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.